And if they don't like the gift, you can just give them that gift card. Like every year they do the same thing, they sell the same things, and then every year some of those gifts that you give, a lot of people don't even remember the gift that you get them. Hey guys, what is up? This is Michaela Smith Campbell, the fashion designer and founder for the fashion design brand MACK Smith, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I am so excited to be doing with you guys because I am going to be talking about Black Friday shopping tips. Now that the holidays are finally here and it's November, of course, Black Friday shopping is this month. So I decided to do this video for you guys that are going to be going Black Friday shopping for the holiday season. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up as well. So for the first shopping tip, while you're going to be shopping for Black Friday, before you even leave your house, definitely set a budget. There are different ways you can set a budget. You can set a budget overall for everybody gonna be shopping for. So say, for example, if your budget is like $200 or $500, depending on how many people you're gonna be shopping for and where you're gonna be shopping for. Say if your budget is $200 or $500, I would only limit myself to that $500. And one way to do this is by creating a shopping list. So for example, if you know that you're going to be shopping for different items for people around you for the holidays, write down what gifts you're going to be giving them. That way when you do go to a lot of these stores, you don't get off track and buy impulsive purchases based on whatever deal that you see in front of you. Definitely make a shopping list so you stick to that budget for whoever you're going to be shopping for. Another way to help you budget is to bring only cash. And if you bring cash, for me, it works because I'm a very visual person. So if you bring cash, and say if you do bring that $200 or $500, whatever budget that you have, only bring that and make sure that you only spend your money, your gift money, in cash, because it's easy if you do have a debit card or a credit card, it's easy to swipe and lose track of how much you spend. So definitely carry cash. That's another way to help you stay within your budget as well. And you can budget multiple ways. You can budget, you know, for example, for everybody, I'm not going to be spending more than $200 or $500 this holiday season on Christmas gifts. Or you can budget per person. If you're buying electronics for kids or clothing for kids that are name brand, it's very important to budget. You know, you could be like, okay, I'm not spending more than, you know, I don't even know how much like Apple computers are, but say if somebody wanted an Apple computer, I'm not spending more than this much on that computer. With the Black Friday deal, your budget can also vary per person. And also what I'd be mindful of is who you're shopping for. I would spend more time and money on people that are closer to you. So say if you had like a spouse or a partner, or if you have kids, I'd be more willing to spend more money on them than say, for example, like a friend or a coworker, you know. So also stick to budgeting like that. I would definitely take care of those people closest to me and make sure that they're good before trying to buy expensive gifts for that cousin that you only see like once a year, or you know, a relative that you see once a year, or a friend that you see every now and then, or a coworker. So also you can keep in mind like your budget, what is going to be first on your list. Like the people closest to you that check in with you, just close to you, make sure that they're taken care of. And then if you run out of budget, then you can do, you know, gifts under $30 for other people in your life, like your friends or coworkers or those distant relatives too. So that's another way that you could arrange your budgeting. Secondly, the next shopping tip for Black Friday shopping is to research deals online. Now this can be a really, really helpful one before you even go Black Friday shopping, you guys, because let me tell you, I worked in retail for so many years, and some stores don't even have those coupons or deals just on that one day for Black Friday. Some stores have it for that week. I used to work at a clothing store where we would have a lot of the Black Friday sales, like say if like, you know, certain items were 30% off in the store. Really for that whole week, we had those deals, but on Black Friday, we just really forced our marketing out on the sales floor. A lot of stores and brands that you might be looking forward to shopping at for Black Friday or during Black Friday, a lot of them already have those sales either online or they have it already in their store. But when Black Friday comes around, of course, they're gonna really be bold with bigger marketing and whatnot. So really do your research and look online ahead of time too to see what stores are going to be having Black Friday deals, not only on that day, but also some have it a little bit earlier, start earlier within the week. So really just be mindful of what stores have certain deals and how much the deals are, of course. And another reason why this shopping tip is super important, because sometimes there are certain deals online that they might not have in store, and depending on the brand or store, some of them will also match whatever cheapest price. So say if in store, you know, they might have 30% off, but online you might see it the same item online for cheaper. You can sometimes just ask them to price match too ahead of time, just to save yourself some time. You know, you can take, you know, screenshot the picture and the SKU number of the item. That also can be beneficial as well. Thirdly, another shopping tip for those of you who are going to be shopping on Black Friday is to simply just shop online. I know there are some people who feel uncomfortable with going into stores on Black Friday because it's crowded, you want to avoid the long lines, but sometimes shopping online can be beneficial too if you don't want to go in stores. And this shopping tip does help because online, especially if you have an app, some loyalty members, like if you're a loyalty member of a certain brand, they might have special discounts for a lot of their members on that day that they might not have in store. The only thing with this shopping tip, if you're not a person that likes to shop in the store on Black Friday, is that sometimes they might offer limited edition deals or certain items that you can only find in store. So sometimes that can be a little bit of a risk if you just stay shopping online. But this is a great tip if you are an online person and you only stick to online shopping. If you're a loyalty member, I would definitely sign up for your favorite brand's loyalty program ahead of time. That way you know what kind of deals they're offering for their loyalty members as well. And it can help you also save a lot of money too, because there might be special coupons, deals that they have for their loyalty members on top of their Black Friday deals. And then for the fourth shopping tip for Black Friday shopping is to know the return policies as well as keeping the receipts. I know for a lot of stores and brands, they change up their return policy for this year. A lot of brands, they usually stick to, let's say, a 30-day return policy window to return your item to get your full cash back. Sometimes for the holidays, they'll extend it to 60 days. So it really just depends on what brand you're shopping at and looking to shop at. So definitely just be aware of the return policy, especially if you're shopping for somebody else and it's really a risky purchase because you might not know if they might like their gift or not. Really just check the return policy out and also keep the receipts. I think keeping the receipts are super important because say if you do gift somebody a certain gift or a present and then when they open it up, they might not be a fan of what you gave them. It's okay just to return the item if you have the receipt still. And if they don't like the gift, you can just give them that gift card. So say if they're not a big fan of, you know, the gift that you gave them, you can always just return the item and then put money on the card and then give it back to them for a gift card in return. So say for example, if somebody loves shopping at, let's just say Nike, and the person that you gifted your Nike tracksuit didn't like it, or maybe it wasn't their right size. Instead, what you can do is you can offer them a gift card in return to whatever money you returned the money on to. So it just saves you so much time and effort. Simply, you can just save your money and just keep the money for themselves if you gave them other gifts. So keeping the receipt does help you a lot in the long run, save your money. And last, but certainly not least, the last Black Friday shopping tip is to simply just dress comfortably. If you are shopping in stores, dress comfortably, wear comfortable footwear, sneakers, boots that you feel comfortable walking around in all day. Because chances are, if you're going to a mall, you're gonna be walking on all the levels. Or if you're going to different stores, you're gonna be getting in and out of your car and just walking around for so long. So definitely dress comfortable and dress warm depending on where you live and what region. And then two, say if you know it's not gonna be good, just check out the weather before going Black Friday shopping, because sometimes if it rained, you just wanna be prepared, as well as say if it's gonna not be too cold, because I know with like climate change and global warming, it's been getting a lot more warm during the winter season. So just check your weather out first and the forecast for that day, because you don't want to be bundled up and be sweating all day, especially if you're gonna be walking around inside for the duration of your Black Friday shopping. You just want to be comfortable, so definitely check that out. And for the ladies, say if you want a bag, I wouldn't be carrying around a big purse that day, to be honest. I'd probably have a crossbody bag or just one of those wristlets, so it's just easy, so you have your cash in with you and just ready to go. You could have a water too. Don't let a lot of these stores, these shopping outlet, outdoor malls or malls fool you, because sometimes it can get expensive if you get hungry before and you just buy that mall food court food and it's already crowded, the food court. So just be ready, have some snacks in your car, grab a granola bar or get some breakfast before you start walking around and spending all this extra money on food on top of your regular gifts too. Just be prepared, do some of your research and know what you're going to be walking into with your shopping list for your gifts and your budget and your cash. Don't get fooled. This Black Friday, we are going to be smart. So that's why I wanted to do this video with you guys, this Black Friday shopping tips and tricks with you guys, so you guys don't get fooled into a lot of the stuff that a lot of these stores and brands have, because every year they do the same thing, they sell the same things, and then every year some of those gifts that you give, a lot of people don't even remember the gift that you get them. So just be mindful in what you get and be purposeful in your shopping, and just don't get self-fooled. Like, don't go broke trying to get a bunch of these gifts for everybody. Know your budget and just know what you want to get for the people closest to you and your loved ones, just to make it extra special, and not only for them but also for yourself too. You don't want to wear yourself thin this holiday season. Just be smart and intentional while you're shopping for Black Friday and just the holidays in general. So I hope you guys learned some things or two from this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy holidays, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.